Hello aspirant, this is Divyansh Srivastav and I welcome you all to the platform of Prep Insta. If you are a college going student or a recent batch pass out student and preparing for the placement examination, then Prep Insta is the perfect place. A lot of DM we get from the student regarding the challenges that they are facing with regard to the verbal preparation for the TCS and QT. So we are going to have this session in which we are going to debunk the fear of the verbal section. Cracking any assessment examinations required a right strategy, and the right strategy is understanding the examination patterns and strategize your preparation as per the time availability of yours. If you are targeting TCS for the March slot, then your strategy would be entirely different from the student who are targeting the TCS examination for the upcoming next year or for the upcoming July or August slot. Many of the students are having a myth regarding English, right? They take English as a subject, never relate English with verbal section first of all, and stop taking English as a subject. Why so? Because if you just consider English as a language, the more you consume English, the more understanding you will develop regard with the verbal ability sections. So first of all, we will go through the examination pattern and the examination weightage that has been coming in the TCS and QT examination to get you a more clear picture about what the examination is in reality. So before just moving forward, these all are the links of our social media handles. Go and just subscribe to all our social media platform so that if you are having any challenges regarding studies, you can directly contact us and we will address to your challenges. Also, the top 3 comments for this particular video will get the Prep Insta Prime subscription for free. So let us understand the backbone, that is the skeleton or the whole structure about what this particular TCS and QT examination is it. So if we just focus on the subsections part, we get the primarily 3 of the subsection, that is numerical ability, reasoning ability and verbal ability. So let us see more about the verbal ability part. It comprises of total 25 questions and you will get a comprehensive time of 25 minutes to solve the 25 questions. This is the cutoff for all the 3 sections. So cutoff is nearly 14 to 16. So if you just check out the cutoff as per the percentage, you will get it is nearly close to 64%, or you can say approximate 65%, right? Here the difficulty level of examination would be quite easy to moderate. Why so? Because you are not going to give a UPSC based an examination or a banking based examinations. Here generally the difficulty level of the questions would be comparatively very easier. Now come to the preparation part, right? Acha, before moving forward, we also have to check in advanced section there is no verbal ability part, which is a safer side for you, right? And one more thing I want to emphasize on, that this is 65%, but here is the catch. You have to maximize your scores in verbal ability, because verbal ability का जो section होता है ना, it is quite easier in comparison to the other 2 sections, that is numerical ability और reasoning ability. तो यहाँ पे काफी scoring होगा. So just आपका intention, your motive should be to maximize your score so that you are eligible for the prime, right? अभी देखो prime में क्या होगा कि अगर आपने यहाँ से if you just maximize your scores in your verbal ability sections, तो आप प्राइम के लिए एलिजिबल हो जाओगे, है ना? और इन दोनों सेक्शंस में आपको बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ेगी. You don't have to give a lot of time to all these particular sections. Now come to the detailed pattern of the verbal ability sections. What are the topics that are being covered? So अगर if we just look at the topics, it is primarily divided into 3 parts. What are the 3 parts? First one is your RCs or unseen passages. Usually in our schooling days in academics, we were taught about the unseen passages in CBSE or ICSE based schools. Then we have to go through with the sentence correction, sentence completion, fill in the blanks, error identification or grammatical base. So all these sections comes under the grammatical based question, where you have to either fill the fillers, fill in the blanks form, sentence improvement form, right? Sentence correction or sentence improvement form, sentences or para jumbles, where you have to sentences are being jumbled up, they are not in a proper structure and you have to reframe it to give a meaningful sentence, right? Then error identification or finding the error question, finding the error based questions. And then at last we have synonyms or antonyms, which is a part of vocabulary. Here you have to find the relation between the words. It could be in the form of synonyms, antonyms, sometimes phrasal words have also come, phrasal words. And at last we are having one word substitution, one word substitution. I will let you know the whole strategy to prepare from very scratch level for RCS, grammar and vocabulary, so that in a given time you can prepare from very beginner level, and in upcoming just 20 days or 15 days preparation you can just qualify your TCS based NQT examination. Must to do is your reading part. अगर सिर्फ reading part कर लिया, if you just go with the reading part, if you just practice with the reading part, all your 80% of the questions will be directly covered through the reading sections only. You can frame up, you can have the scenarios of different questions, and you can easily solve the questions which are directly or indirectly based on the reading sections only. Build a habit of reading so that you can relate with the actual scenarios. Never relate English with the verbal sections. Many of students are having a confusion, have the myth, but as I have told you earlier, start taking English as a language only. The more you consume English, the more you are familiar with the English, the more understanding you will develop regarding the verbal section part, right? So if you just go with the reading sections, you can directly or indirectly being able to solve the question based on the reading comprehension part, that is your unseen passages part. Para jumbles, what is para jumble? It is basically the rearrangement of the giving sentences to give a meaningful sentence or to have organize the sentence in a structured manner. Third part would be a para jumble based question. Next would be a fillers or fill in the blanks based questions. Filling the appropriate word, right? यहाँ पे क्या होगा, एक sentence given होगा and there would be a blank or a space. You have to fill that particular given question or a statement such that you have to fill as per the demand of the questions, right? As per the, it could be a tense based questions, it could be a subject verb agreement based question, or a preposition or a articles or different tenses based questions, right? Then we have to deal with the cloze test. What is the cloze test? You need to fill as per the demand of the question or the statement, right? Whatever the demand of the question, you have to just fill that particular space. Then it would be a sentence improvement or a spotting the error based question. Choose the best option out of the given options which is grammatically correct or in which the syntax is correct. यहाँ पे error from different chapters, that is from grammatical rules, the tricks based question or a subject verb agreement based question यहाँ पे आ सकता है. Next would be a vocabulary part. For vocabulary you have to go through the reading sections, so that if you go through any unfamiliar word, you have to just pick that word, you have to use the dictionary or you can use your mobile phone and see the actual meaning. Just write down the actual word so that you can practice all those words whenever you have to go with the actual examination. अब आते हैं how we can structurally prepare for the given unseen passages or the reading passages. Reading की habit कैसे डालें, because a lot of students are finding it very challenging when it comes to reading sections. उनका interesting नहीं develop होता है. तो I have categorized the student into two parts. First one is a student who are very much avid reader or they are very much keen interested into the reading portion. So they can either go with the newspaper or a editorial section of the newspaper, so that they can build the habit of reading on a daily basis, right? One mistake that they generally do is, many of the people, they advise for a movie subtitles, but it doesn't make any sense because you don't have a lot of time to prepare for the TCS based NQT examinations. Movie subtitles are for the student who are there in their first year or second year. They have enough time so that they can practice the actual reading through movie subtitle for as well. But abhi you have to target your examination which are going to be scheduled from next month only. So movie subtitles is something that you should avoid, right? Acha, for all those person who are not less interested in reading, they just run after whenever it comes to reading part. तो उनके लिए बेस्ट क्या होगा? Read articles based on your interest. You can pick any of the topics. It could be a sport based topic. It could be a travel documentation form topic, or it could be from cinema. It could be from Bollywood, Hollywood based topics. It could be a political debate or something. तो political news को भी आप पढ़ सकते हो. You can go with any of the topics. Food, lifestyle, travel and tourism, any topic of your interest. Just go with certain articles. Make a habit that you have to read at least 10 pages a day. 10 pages a day. The topics whichever you are interested in. Make a daily targets. अभी इसको skip नहीं करोगे. You have to at any cost do with the 10 of the pages of your interest. ठीक है, नहीं भी इंटरेस्ट आ रहा तो भी पढ़ो, so that you can build up the habit of reading, right? So that you become familiar with time for the reading sections. Next part would be a 4 to 5 RC daily for the next 15 days. It is common topic for all those person who are interested or not interested. Make a habit that you have to go through with 4 to 5 of RCs daily for the next 15 days, so that आपको concept पता हो, आप familiarize हो सको about the pattern, whatever type of questions are regularly coming in the actual unseen based passage or in the actual reading comprehension based course. And it is a must to go through with the tech based RCs, क्योंकि since you can just assume the pattern that TCS is following, हमेशा से they are giving the patterns or the topics based on the tech based RCs or the reading comprehension, correct? Then comes with the diary part. What you make a diary? You need to make important keywords. Whatever words you are not familiarized with, you are not known with, you have to note down. You have to make a diary for the important keywords, and you have to revise it on a daily basis. You have to find the actual meaning of that particular words. Also, you have to do two things more. First of all, you need to derive the meanings of the words that you are find problem with. You have to write down the synonyms, antonyms as well, and you can also write the part of speech as well. Part of speech is very must, so that in future you can recall that particular word with the actual part of speech part. With more and more reading, you will become so habitual with English part that you will start understanding English, and you can easily figure out the mistakes even if you don't know the actual rule or a grammatical rule. So reading is very must, but it won't come overnight. You have to practice and practice, right? So you need to work on your weaker sections, weaker points, give more and more time to quizzes and sectionals mocks, right? Our next section would be vocabulary part. अभी हमारा prior motive क्या होना चाहिए कि in a given time, suppose we have 15 to 20 days only, how we can prepare the vocabulary based question? Because if we just see about the examination syllabus or pattern, there are more than 5,000, 10,000 words, right? So in given time frame, how we can learn words very quickly? So first method is mnemonic techniques. Achha, first of all, I just want to tell you, in vocabulary it could be in form of antonyms, synonyms आ सकता है, or they might give you a question around the phrasal words or phrase, or they can give you a sentence for the one word substitution, right? So for that matters, you should have a basic learning about the vocabulary sections. So best method is to learn words with the help of mnemonic techniques. अब mnemonic techniques होता क्या है? तो you have to relate the words, ठीक है? अब रिलेशन ऑफ वर्ड्स मीन्स आप अपने से क्या कर सकते हो, कोई एक पर्टिकुलर रूल सेट कर सकते हो पर्टिकुलर ट्रिक यूज कर सकते हो सो दैट आप बस वर्ड्स को रिलेट कर सको और उसको रिकॉल कर सको. सो सपोज देयर इज अ वर्ड एक्सटॉल. एक्सटॉल, तो मैंने क्या यहाँ पे निमोनिक यूज किया था. व्हाट निमोनिक आई यूजेस अ पर्सन हैविंग अ एक्स हु वाज टॉल इन हाइट. सो अगर एक्स टॉल थी तो वो हमेशा क्या करता रहता था, उसकी तारीफ करता रहता था, प्रेज करता रहता था. अ पर्सन हैविंग अ टॉल एक्स, वो हमेशा प्रेज कर सकता था. अब इसकी एक्चुअल मीनिंग भी यही होती है, दैट इज प्रेजिंग enthusiastically. So you can relate the actual meaning, right? There is a word diligent. How I remember this particular meaning of the word is, दिल्ली के लोग बहुत ज्यादा हार्ड वर्किंग होते हैं, दिल्ली जेंट्स, ठीक है. सो आई रिलेटेड एज दिल्ली के जेंट्स बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग है. एंड द एक्चुअल मीनिंग ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर लेटर इज ऑल्सो someone who is hard working or someone who is industrious. One word is malady. Malady का मीनिंग होता है an ailment or disease. An ailment or a disease. So what mnemonic technique I used to learn this particular word was, माला दी हमेशा बीमार पड़ती थी. माला दी और टू रिफर अ सिस्टर, एल्डर सिस्टर, माला दी हमेशा बीमार हो जाती थी. तो एन एलिमेंट और डिसीज. सो ऐसे ही देयर आर सो मेनी निमोनिक टेक्निक्स. यू कैन ऑल्सो गो विद द वीडियोज. देयर आर many videos through which you can learn the mnemonic techniques. They are available free of cost on YouTube, right? Second would be your root words formation. By using 200 root words, there are around 200 root words through which you can remember around 3000 words. Out of just 200 words, you can reframe, you can recreate 3000 words. So if you just remember the tone of the words, right, whatever the tone of the word is given, it is called root word. Like suppose we have different root words. We have a, I'm just giving you a brief summary. Like there is a word mal. Mal means something evil or something bad. With just one root word, we have so many letters, like malpractice, okay, then we have maltreat, malnourishment. So we can recreate so many words from a mal base root word. Then we have a bene word. Bene means something good or goodness. तो benevolent हो गया, right? Benign हो गया, benefactor हो गया. बहुत सारे words just single root word से we can recreate. There is a also root word, we can say ambi. अब ambi can also be used in certain words. Ambidextrous, ambivert, ambiguous, correct? So ऐसे बहुत सारे root words होते हैं through which you can relate and make 3000 words. अभी practice कहाँ करना है? So for practice work, you can go with the books, SP Bakshi based books, Neetu Singh ma'am books, and you can go with the last pages of vocabulary जहाँ पे one word substitution given है. You can get the previous year questions paper of different banking based examination. Or you can go with the PDFs through which you can solve the actual one word substitution, antonyms, synonyms, or different phrasal words. You have to make a daily target of solving quizzes and mocks so that you can remember all these particular words for a longer run. Also, what you can do to prepare is, you can go with the Prep Insta. There you will get the previous year based quizzes and mocks for just vocabulary sections. So you can just boost up your score, you can maximize your score for the vocabulary sections, correct? So the last section would be a grammatical base questions, or to find the grammatical base errors or para jumbos, or to solve the question based on your fillers cloze test, right? So first of all, we all have a myth that it's been a long time that we have studied grammar in our actual academics. So abhi in a given frame of time, how we can practice grammar, right? So since you have just 20 days left for your preparation, you should approach the strategy of smart studies so that you can utilize your time very effectively. Just revise all the topics that you have studied in your actual schooling, just the fundamental parts. Here the difficulty level of the examination is quite lesser or quite easier if we just compare it with the other banking examination or just the CAT examination. यहाँ पे बहुत ही basic level के questions आने वाले हैं. तो for starting with the grammatical part, first of all we need to do with the subject verb agreement part. What is subject verb agreement? There are specific rules in which subject and verb can be used. For that matters you should go with the 120 rules of grammar. अब ये कहाँ से करना है आपको? YouTube पे you can either go with the conceptual video for 120 rules of grammar, or you can either go with the PDFs. But I will suggest you to watch the 10 hours video first, right? And then you should opt for the PDFs so that you can revise with the help of PDFs, right? Then you have to do with the tenses and verbs based concepts. ठीक है, क्योंकि पूरी ही ग्रामर जो भी होगी वो टेंस और वर्ब बेस्ड होगी. बट इफ यू जस्ट गो विद द सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट फर्स्ट, you will definitely cover the 80% of the syllabus for the tenses and verbs as well. And at last you have to go with the different topics, very relevant topics, that is article based questions where are and the is being used, preposition, under, in, on, beneath, over, right? So it comes with the form of fillers or the fill in the blanks based questions. Then you have to go with the noun, verb and adverbs. These all are key topics or important topics that you can't afford missing them, right? So the right strategy would be working on the concept. First you have to study with the concept part. उसके बाद quizzes solve करोगे. Quizzes क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे topic wise quizzes will help you to evaluate your performance, and at last you will give the mocks to have the actual assessment feel. Just remember few of the pointers that you don't have to be overconfident. कई बार students they become very much overconfident that I am from CBSE board and I am from ICSE board. मेरे 10th 12th में 98-95% आए थे in actual English based assessments. But here whole scenario is totally different, right? First of all बहुत ज़्यादा time gap हो जाता है. We are not very familiar with the topics, right? And second most part is यहाँ पे questions की demand बहुत different होती है. And second pointer would be don't underestimate yourself. The difficulty level of the paper would be very easier. Time is sufficient. If you have just 15-20 days, that much time is very sufficient. Give more and more topic wise quizzes and give sectional mocks so that you can evaluate your preparation. That's too in a time constraint environment to get the actual assessment feel. So if you just follow these particular pointers that we have discussed in the particular video, you will definitely going to maximize your score in the verbal sections and you would be eligible for the prime based profile. So that was all about the session. TCS NQT preparation course we are providing on the Prep Insta Prime subscription. So if you just avail with the Prep Insta Prime subscription, you have all these particular features that you have 100+ hours of course content. You will be getting an access not only with the verbal section but also you can practice for aptitude, logical, verbal coding, technical MCQs. 10+ full mock tests we are providing you. And then too, we are providing you with the 300+ topic wise mocks where you can practice all these particular topics that we have discussed in the videos, adverb, verb, tenses. Then we have previous year questions so that you get the exact pattern of whatever questions are being coming. And then we have coding and interview preparation, link is in the description box. You can also use my code, that is DIV10, to get maximum discount. Then we have Prep Insta, which is a platform for upskilling, for certification and for upgrading your skills. So with just one certification, with just one particular subscription, you have the access of more than 200 courses, data science, AWS, C++, Java, Python, DSA base. In fact, you can do the competitive coding or the basic codings from here. You can practice codings. Then we have courses on the upskilling, that is artificial based courses, machine learning, cloud computing, ethical hacking, DBMS, Amazon, TCS. You can prepare for the not only the service based company but also you can practice the product based company from our model, that is Prep Insta Prime subscription. Let me just make you more familiar with what PrepInsta is and whatever services, whatever features are you getting by purchasing the subscription model. So you can practice for different companies here. You can get the popular skills based learnings here. Also for each of the courses you will get a certification which is very relevant for your interviews. You can do the entire coding. It is very much helpful for all those students who want to switch their career from a non-IT background to a IT background. Then if you are a beginner and you want to prepare for aptitude, logical reasoning or data interpretation, visual reasoning, crypto arithmetic, you can opt to our platform. So these all are features of the PrepInsta Prime based subscription model, right? So that was all about the session. If you find this session interactive, knowledgeable and informative, you can share it among your friends so that maximum of the student can avail the opportunity and also they get the desired knowledge about TCS and QT verbal section preparation. Thank you all.